So one of the things that I felt was very important about the Harry Potter novels and films is this whole sense of the importance of community and the self-sacrifice, which we see from Harry's mother all the way to the end of the story. If we live in a society where we're told over and over again that we should put ourselves first, that we should grab for all the gusto we can get, this is a story that offers a corrective for that. And it's a necessary philosophical and spiritual corrective for us, because if we believe that story of our culture too much, it will damage us in the same way that Dumbledore thought it would damage Harry. One other thing that I think is probably important that we know from early on in the story, and it's the idea of community that we were just talking about. Dumbledore hopes, against hope, that the Dursleys will raise Harry as their own son. Now, thankfully, they don't, because we all saw what they did to their own son. But his hope was that he would have family, that he would have the opportunity to be formed. There are two orphans in the Harry Potter story who are at the center of things. One is the person who grows up to be Lord Voldemort. One is the person who grows up to be Harry Potter. Both of them are orphans. Dumbledore offers both of them a spot at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry in the hope that they can be formed by community. So even if up to this point they have not had the opportunity to be a part of a loving community, they still can. And so the idea of community is one of the really important things in these books. When Harry gets to Hogwarts, you remember that he is sorted by an actual sorting hat. Not whatever sorting hat is in the attic of book people. But I still feel good about that Gryffindor thing. I put a whole lot of stock into that. I think for me, it was actually working. Whatever else may have happened. And so when he gets to Hogwarts, you remember that the first years are told what happens and why they're sorted into houses. McGonagall says to all the first years, this will be your family. You will eat with them, sleep with them, go to classes with them, play games with them, learn from them. Community is one of the values that is most celebrated in these books. And I think it's important, when I asked you that earlier question about what kind of hero Harry is, he's not this, I'm going to go in with all guns blazing and conquer the day by myself. In the fifth book and the fifth movie, when people are giving him credit for all that he's accomplished, that's when he's saying, I didn't do these things by myself. You know, I got lucky. I almost always had help. Two of the most loyal friends you can imagine. A community of people that forms around him and what he stands for. And one of the things that the Harry Potter novels give us is this sense that we are called to community to accomplish the things that need to be accomplished in the world. Harry is a hero who serves as the person without whom these things cannot happen. But without his community, without all those people who have mentored him and encouraged him and challenged him and taught him, nothing would ever happen.